Good morning. In this video, I will explain the process I experienced during the planning and development of my research protocol and why I believe it will successfully gather the information needed to propose the solution for Happy Interactive Museum. First, during the planning stage, I started by clearly identifying the problem, and through observation and secondary research, I noticed that Happy is strongly perceived as a children oriented museum. However, adults between 25 and 35 years old, especially young working professionals, are not actively attending, particularly during weekdays, because of their schedules. From there, I define my decision problem. That is, how can Happy increase its attractiveness and attendance among young adults between 25 and 35. To answer this, I design an exploratory qualitative research approach, and I choose qualitative research because I needed to understand perceptions, emotions, motivations, and barriers in depth, and because numbers alone will not explain why this segment does not feel identified with the museum. For the selection of subjects, I define clearly inclusion criteria. Participants and adults between 25 and 35 years old, living in Jalisco metropolitan area, and with full-time employment and bachelor's degree. This profile represents young professionals with limited free time but potential interest in cultural experiences. I conducted in-depth interviews to explore 5 key areas: cultural consumption habits, brand awareness, perceived target audience, barriers to attendance, and opportunities for adult engagement. During the development of the interview guide, I structured questions to move from general lifestyle topics to specific perception about Happy. This helped create a natural conversation flow and allow participants to express emotionally and rational responses. I also incorporate probing techniques such as asking why, requesting examples, and using hypothetical scenarios. These ensure deeper insights rather than superficial answers. Now, why I believe this research protocol will gather the information required to propose a solution. Because it directly explores the gap between Happy's current positioning and the expectations of young adults. The interview revealed key barriers such as perception of being child-focused, lack of adult-oriented events, and time constant due to full-time work, and the importance of social and experience value. At the same time, participants expressed interest in immersive, competitive, visually engaging, and socially oriented experiences. These provide clear strategic direction. The tools developed, especially the structured interview guide and defined selection criteria, are useful because they ensure consistency, depth, and alignment with the research objective. They allow us to identify not only functional barriers like schedule and price, but also emotional barriers such as identity and belonging. In conclusion, this protocol does not only collect opinions, it uncovers motivations, perceptions, and repositioning opportunities. Therefore, I believe it provides strong qualitative insights to support strategic recommendations that could help Happy expand its appeal to young adults.